William. Sister calls me Will. My mother calls me Willie, but the fellers call me Bill. I'm mighty glad I ain't a girl. I'd rather be a boy without them sashes, curls, and things that's worn by Fauntleroy. I love to chunk green apples and go swimming in the lake, and I hates to take the castor oil and give her bellyache. Most all the time, the whole year round, there ain't no flies on me, except just for Christmas, when I'm as good as I can be. I got a yellow dog named Sport, stick him on a cap. First thing she knows, she doesn't know where she's at. I got a clipper sled, and when his kids go out to slide, long comes the grocery cart, and we all hooks a ride. But sometimes when that grocery man is worried cross, he reaches at us with his whip and larks up his horse. And then I laugh and holler, you never teached me. But just for Christmas, I'm as good as I can be. Grandma says she hopes that when I gets to be a man, I'll be a missionary like her oldest brother Dan. As when up by cannibals that live on Sealand's Isle, where every prospect pleases and only man is vile. But Grandma, she ain't never been to see a Wild West show or read the life of Daniel Boone, or else I guess she'd know that Buffalo Bill and Cowboys is good enough for me. Except just for Christmas, when I'm as good as I can be. And then old Sporty hangs around so solemn like and still. His eyes that keep us saying, what's the matter, little Bill? The old cat sneaks down off her perch and wonders what become of those two enemies of hern that used to make things hum. But I am so polite and tend so earnestly to biz. My mother says to father how improved our Willie is. But father, having been a boy himself, suspicions me, when just for Christmas I'm as good as I can be. For Christmas with its lots and lots of candies, cakes, and toys was made, they say, for proper kids, not for naughty boys. So wash your face and brush your hair and mind your P's and Q's. Don't bust out your pantaloons and don't wear out your shoes. Say yes to the ladies and yes sir to the men. And when there's company, don't pass your plate high again. But thinking of the things you'd like to see beneath that tree, just for Christmas, you be as good as you can be. Yay!
Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, I turned on the light.
Okay, I didn't have any Christmas music. So this first one is Let's Go Fly a Kite. Right.
That's okay, we don't care what they
Okay, yeah, in the snow.
Start.
Reindeer, have their shiny nose,
and
Sing,
all
Chris.
of the other reindeer used to laugh and
Like
call
this,
him
like this.
names.
Michael.
Poor Rudolph, join in any reindeer games.
Like Monopoly.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Ho,
ho, ho, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you shoot my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, as
the
they
great Jehovah of the Old Testament, the Messiah of the New. Under the direction of his Father, he was the creator of the
Katie!
earth. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Though sinless, he was baptized to fulfill all righteousness. He went about doing good, yet was despised for it. His gospel was a message of peace and goodwill. He entreated all to follow his example. He walked the roads of Palestine, healing the sick, causing the blind to see, and rising the dead. He taught the truths of eternity, the reality of our premortal existence, the purpose of our life on earth, and the potential for the sons and daughters of God in the life to come. He instituted the sacrament as a reminder of his great atoning sacrifice. He was arrested and condemned on spurious charges, convicted to satisfy a mob, and sentenced to die on Calvary's cross. He gave his life to atone for the sins of all mankind. His was a great vicarious gift in behalf of all who would ever live upon the earth. We solemnly testify that his life, which is central to all human history, neither began in Bethlehem nor concluded on Calvary. He was the firstborn of the Father. Good job. You did so good. He visited among those he had loved in his life. He also ministered among his other sheep in ancient America. In the modern world, he and his father appeared to the boy Joseph Smith, ushering in the long-promised dispensation of the fullness of time. Of the living Christ, the prophet Joseph wrote, "His eyes were as a flame of fire, the hair of his head was white like the pure snow. His countenance shone above the brightness of the sun, and his voice was as the sound of the rushing of great waters, even the voice of Jehovah. I am the first and the last, I am he who liveth, I am he who was slain, I am your advocate with the Father." Of him the prophet also declared, "And now, after the many testimonies which have been given of him, this is the testimony last of all, which we give of him, that he lives. For we saw him even on the right hand of God, and we heard the voice bearing record that he is the only begotten of the Father, that by him and through him and of him the worlds are and were created, and the inhabitants thereof are begotten sons and daughters unto God. We declare in words of solemnity that his priesthood and his church have been restored upon the earth, built upon the foundation of apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone. We testify that he will someday return to earth, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. He will rule as King of kings and reign as Lord of lords, and every knee shall bend and every tongue shall confess in worship before him. Each of us will stand to be judged of him according to our works and the desires of our hearts. We bear testimony of his duly ordained apostles that Jesus is the living Christ, the immortal Son of God. He is the great King Emmanuel, who stands today on the right hand of his Father. He is the light, the life, and the hope of the world. His way is the path that leads to happiness in this life and eternal life in the world to come. God be thanked for the matchless gift of his divine Son.
Oh my goodness.
What did you get, Cruz? Did you get a kitchen? Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
Whoa. Microwave and get it all done. Oh, you're such a good cooker. Oh, wow.
Oh, can you shut your oven? Your oven's letting all the heat out.
Oh, dear. Oh, turn it on. Oh, yeah, turn it on. Oh,
You're gonna turn it all the way.
Oh,